Greetings, programs. Xander Braxis back again for another cosplay review. This time I'm going forward to the 24th century with two items this time, both of the same family, as it were. I'm going to start off again with another Triple Fiction Productions. The Type 2 phazer pistol, or depending on where you're reading on their website. You have the Type X phazer, Type 10, or as it's listed in product details, Type 2 laser pistol Mark X, Mark 10. Production line from 2365 to 2370. Now, you got your overall shape. It's very identifiable. It has the curved grip, as you would see in later series. Next Gen Voyager, or Next Gen Films, Voyager DS9, but it has the noticeable different arrow, or depends on what you want to call it, the Cobra head, or not the Cobra head. The Cobra head was TNG. This was more of the boomerang. Yes, that's right, the boomerang. So, but it's very distinctive, very different. The emitter, noticeably longer. There, put it up against my head to give you a distinct. But yes, it is a completely static prop. No lights, no sounds. One critique that I wish they did sell with it was a holster. But I did send a request to them. They said it's in line. So fingers crossed that we do get a holster for this. All in all, I mean, you have a little sticker here with some LCAR buttons, but you have your traditional adjustment buttons and your trigger. But it's a very solid built prop. Very solid. It's got a definite weight to it. So it definitely feels like your typical phazer prop. But yes, so all in all, very solid prop. I highly recommend this. It sells for $27.79 on their website. I'll put a link in the description as always. But moving on to the Cosplay of the... I'm going to bring her into frame here. Just a second. If I can... over. There we go. I have the website up for reference. Here we have the Type 3 rifle variant. I love this prop. I love all my props. I love this prop. I really like this prop. Same circa year, 2365 to 2370. As you can notice from the head, the emitter head, it is of similar design of this, so it's distinct to Triple Fiction Productions. So it definitely stands out. It has the same shape, but then again, this is an inspired prop replica. So they've taken some liberties with it, but it still gets the look. It has the same feel. You can see your two triggers right here, back and forward, similar with the prop. Again, another very sturdy prop. It has a flip-up emitter, crosshair, aim, reticule, whatever you want to call it. One of the best parts, though, is that this part is lit. Right here is the battery compartment. Again, another 9-volt battery. And you have the switch. Flashing blue light and a steady flashlight on top. And then we're just going to turn that off there. So again, no sounds, but electronics. Again, a very sturdy prop. This one is actually currently sold out on their website. I imagine it's going to be in their line again. This usually retails anywhere from right now it's listed at $124, I think, just to get it moving for the holidays. But typically can go for upwards of $200 to $250. So all in all, again, a very solid, steady prop. This one first made its appearance in, well, the one that inspired this prop, I should say, made its appearance in TNG, and then saw life all the way through DS9 during the Dominion War, which is where I saw it more frequently. TNG had it sporadically. Voyager had their own set of phazer rifles, from the compression rifle to from their own to occasionally borrowing First Contact inspired phazer rifles. But DS9, typically from season 4 all the way through season 7, this was the phazer rifle we saw. The one gripe I do have, there are a couple little minor critiques I have for this. I wish they had straps. I wish it came with straps. Like, I could put a place where I could put a clip and sling it over my shoulder. It's a minor thing, but when they made these with wood, those were included. I guess with the 3D printing, that's a little more difficult. So, and with the electronics, again, totally understand. But also, they actually released another model, an updated one that's closer to the screen design, where the scope is removable. It has its own electronics built into that, and it's entirely removable. This is static. This is part of the prop. The electronics are filled through the battery compartment up there. So, again, it's a very minor gripe. Very minor gripe, but it does add some customization to it. So, but, again, it's a very good prop. So, I would highly recommend these props. Definitely if you're starting out for your gearing up your away team, at the very least, the Type X phaser, Type 2 phaser, whatever you want to call it, I guess. But I'm really looking forward to see if they make holsters for this one. It's a minor convenience thing. You're walking around a con and you just got some place to put it, right there on your belt, or your pocket. But as curved as that is, trying to fit that in your pocket, and then again with the phaser rifle, I mean, lugging it around. I've walked around a con with a prop like this before. Really no big deal. I just wish that, slinging it over your shoulder like this, I guess, is not bad. Or, like your typical guard. But still, options. So yeah, I think that I've covered it. I've tried to make it surmised. I can't really recommend Triple Fiction enough. Again, not endorsed at all. I need to make that very clear. I'm not sponsored. I'm not endorsed. But I highly recommend these props. Highly recommend the shop. They are very easy to get a hold of. They're willing to talk, answer questions. So again, I'll put a link in the description of both of these products, both of which are currently sold out, but you can sign up to be notified. And they did say they were working on quite a few props of restocking. If you follow them on Facebook or Twitter, they're on there. All right, so I think that wraps up for our cosplay review. So, as always, I will see you all next cycle. This is Zayun, out.